Hi, I'm Ariana. Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Hi, Ariana. It's a pleasure to see you.
Awesome. So I'm obsessed with Ava the Owl at this point. Like, this is my severance.
You're
I'm
the
so
coolest.
yeah.
Thank you.
So, what does Eva get out of writing in her diary?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. And I think you already know, but she gets a chance to identify her emotions, see what she's feeling, check in with herself. She gets to elaborate on her plans and her strategies, realize that she's not thinking the right way and adjust on the fly. And ideally get to, at the end, she pretty much recaps and has like almost a nice moment, person to person with her diary to say how happy she is with how it worked out.
Yes. Do the other owls know when she is writing in her diary and she has her monologue? Is it an inner monologue or is she talking out loud?
You sometimes you'll notice she like moves away from them to do it privately because diaries are private. They don't know she's doing it. I mean, they know she has one, I think. They
Yes, yes, yes.
recommended
Because
that.
I always wonder, I'm like, okay, is this like a private moment or are they just like, oh, she's a little girl, like she's doing her thing. We're going to let her think this is private.
I actually say a little bit of both, maybe, but she definitely like scooches away. It's a sidebar.
Yes. Who is your favorite character other than Eva?
Oh my gosh. Well, of course, we love them all. They're all our favorite outlets. But I was just saying that I think Kira is a really lovely little outlet. There's a really nice blend between like she was a stranger and she's like a different kind of owl and she comes to town. She's got a really lovely little actor voice to her. Um, I also kind of there's one little guy, Milo, who's a raccoon who shows up in season two, who I think's pretty cute. He prefers quiet, quiet instead of loud, quiet.
Which is completely different from Eva.
Yes.
I would say obviously Baby Mo, but
There you go.
also a person who can say the more than two words, I would say Humphrey. He's a good older brother.
He's so
Um,
nice. He's like perfect model older brother. I have older sisters and they weren't as nice as Humphrey,
yeah, I
but
have
he's
an
very
older
nice.
brother and little siblings as well, and I'm just like he isn't your stereotypical TV older brother. Like he's in touch with his emotions. He's good. He's a good older brother.
Did you see the when Eva tries to do everything, Eva does it all, where she's supposed to go to his wing ball game and she kind of tells her friends that she'll go with them to do lily pad races and she's flying back and forth to try to suit everybody. And he's so nice at the end. He's like, "Well, I wish you'd been here, but well, we could play now." It's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
no hard feelings.
he's very in touch with his emotions. Like when he has this sad song,
Yeah.
he's a good guy. He's a stand-up individual. Owl.
Yes.
Speaking of owls, how do you guys decide about having appropriate owl activities? Because they are at night, but it's not like they turn their heads 360 degrees or hunts for
Yeah,
rodents.
they're not spitting out pellets or whatever those things are. So we left that part out. Well, the fun thing about a cartoon is you can decide what you're going to do and not do. So we could have had them turn their heads 360 degrees. Um, no, it's the writers, the writing team was really, really cute and creative about coming up with silly, like Treetopington specific activities that they could do amongst themselves. And I think there's a lot of cute things they do. Uh,
Yes, like how their whole like, oh, it's time to go to bed. We gotta say good morning to everyone. I was just like, oh, because in the
right.
beginning it
So
was
it's
just like,
night.
oh, I was like, oh, it's dark outside, and I'm from Michigan. I'm just like, oh, they just live in Michigan and it's winter.
It's not nocturnal. It's just cold. There's a cute thing. What's the thing they do where they have some kind of race? It's a three-winged race where, it's like basically like, when you tie your legs together for us, but they have to hold each other's wings and fly. Even
Yeah.
pretty bossy in that one. But
Speaking of her being bossy at times, what would you say is Eva's greatest strength and her biggest weakness?
well, I would say let's go with the weakness part first. And then maybe it's a strength too. She's so enthusiastic and exuberant and ready to do her things her way. And that I think is probably her weakness. But I also think that's a strength. Like it's great to be excited and ready to go and not be worried about the outcomes. But I think her strength for real is grit. She's just like she's not going to give up. She's going to keep going. She's going to consult that diary and try to pick apart what's going on for her and other people, other owls, and come up with a solution that works.
Yes. Um, what was your favorite episode this season?
That's a toughie. But I'm gonna go with, I mean, you mentioned the sad song one's pretty, it's not a normal preschool episode for your older brother to be constantly playing a sad song. I thought that was pretty cute. I do like the Eva, the one where she's trying to fly skate the way that Kira does. I thought that was really adorable. And also, I mean, we talked about Milo for a second. I think it's really cute when she tries to welcome him to town and she's doing it her way, loud way, not having any regard for what somebody else might prefer, and then figuring that out and learning how to do it Milo's way.
Yes. And that's also we see that the Wingdale way when she is noticing like, oh, maybe I need to adjust because Jacob is homesick and kind of learning other emotions and stuff. This season, what is kind of the what are some of the lessons that you wanted to highlight and for families and preschoolers to learn?
Well, I think Ariana is season wide, or series wide. It's not really season dependent. It's really about understanding how you're feeling, being more in touch with your emotions, and being able to regulate yourself, whether you end up picking up a journal and doing it yourself, or just being aware that these things inside of us are emotions and they drive us in certain ways, and you can actually take a step back and think about how you're doing it and to try something else.
Yes. If you lived in Treetopington, what would be your owl color scheme slash pattern?
Whoa, never ever have I thought about that. I probably after working on this for like 2 years, I probably dreamed it without knowing, but um I kind of like I like there's that color blue. I think it's Eva's house. It's like a really nice color blue. Maybe I'd like a green roof.
Mhm.
Maybe some kind of acorn or pine cone type of pattern would be my vibe. Or fern. It's not really an owl Eva tree Toppington pattern, but maybe a nice fern design would be cool. Mellow.
Yes. And you would probably had wood glasses as well, like her father.
I would have glasses. No,
Yeah.
there's no connection there. We both happen to wear glasses, I'm sure.
Yes, yes. I
What
would
about you? Do you
probably
have a favorite color that you'd be in your owl house?
I would have some pink and like some teal, and I would probably look like this. I did dress like this on purpose. I would
Oh,
have this chevron.
this is the vibe.
Yes, this would be my vibe.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I also
Are
want
you
to thank
kidding?
you
Thank you for
for,
watching the
oh,
show
thank
and
you.
liking it.
Oh, thank you. And also thank you for Clifford 25 years ago. Iconic show. Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I can't wait to talk to you about future shows and seasons.
Me too. Nice to see you.
Okay. Great.
Cheers.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.